The massive tree tipped over is still taller than Stephanie Stevens' house.
That tree is more than 70 years old. So I asked my mom when it fell, I said, well, Mom, did y'all plant this or was it here when we had the house built? Our house was built in '62. We were the first concrete block house on the street.
She weathered Hurricane Ian inside her home, battered by winds.
My concern is that my oak tree is wrapped around FPL's power line. These were sparking in the storm, but since we have no power, and it's not safe to assume anything, that the lines are dead.
Stevens says she's been calling the power company since last Thursday and says she can't help but feel a little bit ignored. 85-year-old Archie House also has a downed tree in his home.
Seemed like the whole earth was shaking at one point.
This is the Dunbar neighborhood in northeast Fort Myers, Florida. It's predominantly black and in need of disaster response.
These are areas that have been hard hit. They are predominantly African-American areas. I had numerous people come up to tell me that they have not seen anyone, whether it's media, whether it's local elected officials, whether it's state elected officials.
This is not Florida State Representative Michelle Rayner's constituency, but she gathered water and essentials, then drove down from St. Petersburg.
You know, we have to make sure that we're doing this work intentionally. You know, there has to be recovery for everyone.
Distributing aid to the distressed.
Yeah, but I really want my light back on right now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
You got to go through this.
I've never been through nothing like this.
A local city councilor says the needs are great here too.
People are having problems getting food, getting water, ice, and all of that into the area.
Dunbar gets its name from poet and playwright Paul Laurence Dunbar. In the Jim Crow South, black entrepreneurs built communities and businesses.
I mean, all the stars would come, you know, and my mom said it was like a juke joint.
The McCollum Building was part of the Chitlin Circuit and played host to jazz luminaries like Count Basie and Louis Armstrong. Federal data says Fort Myers neighborhoods remain segregated along race. Black sections of town have less wealth.
When I was in high school, there was restaurants downtown that had the colored only and the white only, water fountain.
For Dunbar, a wait for help and a historical reminder there's work to be done.
The race continues next.